Hello, my ninja families. It is me, Hakeem Intoshi Isler, head instructor here at Elevo Dynamics, and I'm back for another Philosophy Friday. Today we are talking about one of our second ninja lessons, which is really important. Anyone who comes here and does like an intro class with me will go over these things. Number 2 on our list of the lessons that we want to get: wherever there's danger, I'm not there. Wherever there's danger, I'm not there. Man, is that so powerful. Of course, it seems like common sense. If it's dangerous over here, I'm just not gonna be there. If it's dangerous over there, I'm just not gonna be there. But if that was the case, and most people don't want to be in a dangerous environment, they don't want to be somewhere where they're putting themselves at jeopardy, then nobody would ever be taken advantage of. No one would ever become a victim. No one would ever get into a sticky situation, because all you would just do is just avoid violence, right? But the reality is that there's a thing called random acts of violence, or there's just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And you can find yourself in one of these scenarios. But let's take this on a deeper level. Let's say maybe there is something we can do. What about being aware? What about paying attention to our surroundings? But what does that mean exactly? I just look around and I say, oh, things are not going well here. Well, that's probably the first step, right? So many people are staring at their phones, walking around, and they aren't paying attention to what's happening around them. Sometimes I can look a little off when I'm in an environment, because I'll survey everything. Like, I'm taking note of what I see in my environment and how it looks, and then I might look another way, but then turn back and make sure nothing's changed. So sometimes people are looking at me and they're like, well, is he is he looking for somebody to try to take advantage of? No, actually I'm looking to not be taken advantage of, and I have to pay attention. I have to show any potential threats out there that I am aware, that I am the one that's paying attention. So how do we get that into the mind of an adult or a child that comes in? That's very difficult, because there's so many games and so many distractions and things of that nature. You get a text, you feel that vibration on your phone, and you want to go right to it and see what's happening, even if it's not the best time. I mean, people are getting in accidents all the time because they're looking at their cell phone. They can't fight that drive, that desire to look and see what it is, who texted them or who's calling them. The ninja were these stealthy characters that did not like to be out in the forefront. And one of their main goals was to gather intel and stay invisible to danger. To stay invisible to danger. That was their key focus. How can I know where the enemy is going to be, and to make sure that I'm not there? So one portion of this is getting on the internet, making sure you know where the bad areas are and staying away from them. Reading the newspaper, listening to the news. Make sure you're aware of all those bad areas. Another way is to stay focused and pay attention to your surroundings. Even if it's a place that you normally go, still be conscious, still be paying attention. Don't just say, hey, I'm comfortable here, I can put my headphones on, stare down at my book and not do anything. No, if I go to Starbucks, Barnes & Nobles, I'll sit there and I'll be reading my book. I'll look up every time, like every few minutes, just to make sure, or before I flip a page, just to survey the area, make sure anything is not changed. I'll also keep one earphone slightly back so my ears can still hear what's going on, in case there's an aggressive argument or a tone that I can pick up on. So these are some of the philosophies that we teach our youth here and our adults here, that we want you guys to be very aware of, and that I want everyone to really think about. How do you stay aware in your life? I would love to hear that, and I would love to hear if you have any ideas. Please leave them in the comments below, and let us know and share that knowledge with the rest of us. Our motto is Elevolving every day. That's the Elevo way. We'll see you next week on Philosophy Friday.